Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be telling you our review and talking a little bit about the movie Alita. Uh, Alita Battle Angel came out in 2019, but we just now saw it in 2025. We are that behind on movies. I got Ice Goddess here as well. The movie is starring.
Rosa Salazar and Christoph Waltz, kind of the two main, but it's also got Mahershala Ali, Jennifer Connelly, people that are like decent, good actors. Well, Christoph Waltz is like kind of a legend, but yeah, I don't think I've really seen Rosa Salazar in too terrible much. But I think that's also part of my big hang up with this movie is that it's not her, it's a CG person. But like I don't know. That doesn't help with the acting.
Was the voice her?
Yeah, it was her voice, and I think like her body movements in terms of like walking and doing the acting piece of it, but like nothing else is her. Or it's CG. And I think like overall with this movie, that is probably my biggest hang up with not just her, with several things in the movie.
Yeah. Mine was more the storyline and the flow or lack of flow.
Yeah.
That was more my hang up with it. Also, I'm going to butcher his name.
Mahershala.
Mahershala.
Jesus Christ. Just don't say his name.
Alright, well, that gentleman, he was just in Jurassic World, which I saw him in that. Because I was, the whole time we were watching this, I'm like, man, I recognize this guy. But I don't remember where. But I just saw Jurassic World Rebirth that he was in. So that was kind of cool to see him do something else and be a villain in this one. But yeah, it was... Wait. Is this the same guy you said that he wouldn't do acting where he dies?
No.
No. This is a different guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me someone wouldn't do death rolls. So, anyways, but yeah, it was there were some good ideas, and apparently it was a book series, or sort of a book series.
No, not apparently. It is.
Well, apparently to me, because I didn't know until you told me. No, I didn't.
I know, but like we looked it up, and it is a book series. Like it's.
I didn't look it up.
But so it doesn't become apparent. It is factual at that point.
All right. Well, factually speaking, it is a book series. But the reason I said apparently is because it's kind of like borderline book / anime.
Well, it's a manga.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said it the way I said it. So.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us have read mangas or are really interested in mangas. I mean, that's like another like small thing that I kind of had to hang up on, but again, whatever. Like it's just, I mean, the whole concept of the movie, I think it was a good concept. Would have been a great movie. I think there's a lot of exposition and explanation that doesn't happen at a reasonable time for us to really know what's going on. But then also overall, it was just all over the place. Like it was just so much missing, so much just like how did we get to this point? And my big thing, and I don't know if it comes from like my theater background or whatever, but like what was the motivation for anyone? Because no one had a motivation except for Dr. Dyson and Chiron, like because like they lost their child, and so their motivations, although different, revolve around the fact that they lost a child, and that drives everything they do. No one else has a motivation. Like they say they have the motivation, but in actuality, in the way that it was written, they don't have a motivation, which I think bothered me.
Yeah. I don't know. There were some like kind of cool action scenes. Like the fighting was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Some of it was kind of predictable. But yeah, I mean, like it held my interest, but also just kind of left me confused. And like they're supposedly making a sequel. I don't want a sequel necessarily. And we'll get into spoilers as well. You know, it didn't have a good flow or flow at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was very kind of choppy,
Very
kind of
choppy.
put together.
Yeah,
just very choppy wise. And then even at the end, there was no final wrap up. Like it still left me confused as to what just happened.
Yeah,
because the storyline is a little bit about, so there's this, I guess, island. I don't know what you'd call it. There's something floating in the sky.
City.
Sky City, yeah. And it's above them, and they're dropping their junk or trash down below to Earth, I presume. And it's way out in the future. So the characters are like they have like what are those arms called?
they're cyborgs.
Yeah, cyborgs. They're a cross between humans and cyborgs. Like, it's just very intriguing. So like, half of them have body parts of like metal that can move and they can still function. And then they also like somehow can live really well. I guess the cyborgs can live without their body. As
Well,
long as
like
they have
every
their core.
Yeah, as long as they have like their brain, they're good.
Yeah.
And then like some of them like maybe have their original eyes, and some other core structures, but like everything is basically revolving around the brain or the human brain. But like the rest of you is metal, animatronic.
Yeah. But apparently humans can also become cyborgs. Like, because that happened in the movie. And it's apparently Dr. Dyson, who originally found Alita, and then built her body using what would have been his original, would have been his daughter's, for his daughter. It was the body he built for his daughter because she was crippled. But we didn't find out she was crippled until way later in the movie.
Well, she wasn't.
She was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but I think it was just because she was sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why would he build her a body or he thought she was going to get progressively more sick? Or okay. Yeah, so it was just interesting. He decided to use his daughter's body for Alita, and we find out later that his daughter had died. But then we also find out later Dr. Dyson was apparently from what?
I don't remember the name of the Sky City, but yeah.
City. He was apparently from there too. I don't know. It was all just very confusing. We make it sound like it's confusing, and because we were confused.
Yeah, I mean, like I got elements of it. Like I understood what was going on, but I think some of it, of course, is book to movie adaptions are very rarely good. Like, let's be clear, they are very rarely good. I mean, Harry Potter was,
or is that like
okay? There were some.
The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, again. I mean, Peter Jackson stuff, absolute legend. But then you could also go Hobbit, trash.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
so
I agree
like,
Hobbit was trash.
Sorry, big Lord of the Rings fan, but like, it just.
I guess I'm still picking and choosing just random books. It's not like every book ever works book to movie.
Right, and I think that's the thing. Not every book works book to movie. And in this case, especially when it's a manga, and I guess, you know, I can bring this up, and you are probably not going to agree with me at all, but mangas are anime, which means they're Asian. Why was no one in the cast Asian? Except Lana Condor, and she had like half a minute of dialogue, not even. Like,
are all anime Asian?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the nature of anime.
I didn't. So
even if you watch the movie and there's English, it's probably been dubbed
well,
over.
No. If it's anime, yeah, but like I know it originates in Japanese, but I guess Asian, but couldn't an American make an anime film or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like, or making an anime storyline.
Yes,
but wouldn't it not be considered anime anymore?
It isn't considered anime unless it's like within a specific design feature and typically headed by a Asian person. Even if they're American, it could be Asian American, right?
Well, yeah.
So in this case, I think the original writer, one of the writers, I know James Cameron was very heavily involved in this, but I think one of the original writers was also Asian. So it makes sense. But I just find it interesting that you take something that is manga, anime, Asian, and there's basically no Asian cast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you go through the entire cast, a diverse cast, don't get me wrong, but it's not Asian. And so, because like Ido, that is an Asian name, like Dr. Ido. So I was like, why is he not? I don't know. And somebody could totally argue this in the comments. But like it didn't make sense to me. Like, I appreciate the cast they did have. I truthfully thought it actually wasn't a bad cast. I think their material was not great. And you can only do so much with bad material.
I thought the acting was pretty decent. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the writing, or it just
like, y'all need help. Like, and that's the thing. Not just this movie, but like other movies as well, where you just like get confused in the middle, or you're just like, what is going on the whole time? That means that it went through multiple people.
Yeah.
And no one said, hey, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, did no one...
I don't know if they all read the book ahead of time, and they just were like, oh, well, this totally makes sense.
This kind of makes sense. And I'm cool with you read the book, you liked the book, but you didn't want to do a direct copy of the book, so you did your own thing with it, which doesn't really make it an adaptation anymore. But... like, I mean, and I would have to read the book to figure it out. I'm not a manga person, so I probably won't. But like, it like Andrew said, it was entertaining. But it wasn't what it should have been. And how much did you say it made? Like, it made
like $470 million, which is pretty decent.
It made more than its budget, which is great.
Yeah, it definitely made more than its budget. It said, according to Google AI, it was $409 million. Or $404 million total worldwide. Its production budget was $170 million. It only grossed $88.5 million in the United States and Canada.
Right. Like, I mean, like,
so it was more popular in other countries.
Sure. And that's fine. And I get why. Like, because after, obviously after the first, like, weekend or so, all the reviews and stuff are out.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the Rotten Tomato review is or anything like that. But, like, if I had to give this a review out of 5, or a number out of 5, I would give it a 2. Simply because
out of 5, okay.
Yeah, simply because of the story. Like, I was just so confused. And I just didn't like the CG girl. What?
According to Rotten Tomatoes, 61% score from Rotten Tomatoes, 91% audience score.
Why? What are you people seeing? Or what were you people seeing?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like, Rotten Tomato score makes sense, but the audience score does not make sense.
Yeah, unless it's just major fans of the franchise.
I mean, and it could be that.
But it is interesting, though, if it got that high of a rating. I didn't read the reviews or anything. I mean, I personally don't care too much about diverse cast. I see your point, though, questioning, why there weren't any Asians, because I didn't really notice any Asians.
Yeah, I think, like, there were maybe, like, 3 total that were like backgrounds.
Yeah, so I can see
some of the other cyborgs were
based upon it being an anime. Mm-hmm. Like, that makes sense to you. Like, I don't know. It's just never really been a major factor for me. But at the same argument, though, there are other things that I've read and stuff where I don't necessarily like race swapping, and you could argue this was 100%. All of it was race swapped to non-Asian.
But
So-
I mean, like, we're not surprised by that, and I mean, not to make this like a political thing, but like, not surprised at all by that to me.
About them race swapping.
Yeah, it's not even race swapping; it's whitewashing. That's what it is. Like, because, well, with the exception of Rosa, yeah. But I mean, it's more of just like, if you're going to do something, do it correct justice. At least in my opinion. Andrew's on the opposite end of that, but
yeah, I mean,
you don't.
It doesn't bother me.
But yeah, I don't know. Like that's like very, very low on the poll for me because I was just so confused.
The movie was still trash.
It was
overall.
all the way trash.
Yeah. It was still trash, and
I'm not surprised that they don't have a sequel out yet. Like,
I mean, they say they're working on one, but it's 6 years in the making. You'd think they would have had one out by now.
And I know, like, everything I was reading was like, well, Cameron is trying to, do the Avatar franchise and other stuff that he has.
So they're probably not going to do a sequel.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point, you're not going to do a sequel, though, because there's no way that you're going to funnel money into this again and expect a good outcome. It left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was almost not a cliffhanger, though, because it was also just, like, the whole movie didn't make sense anyways. But, like, Alita, her boyfriend, that was a whole weird scenario anyways.
She's 300 years old!
Yeah, she's 300 years old, portraying, or looking like a teenage girl, sort of.
But the actress is,
CG, and the
like,
actress
almost
is 40.
40.
Yeah. So, and then she was dating, was it the Zapon guy? Or
no, Hugo.
She was dating this Hugo guy, who... She has to kill him at one point. She doesn't kill him. Another cyborg realizes she does not get to kill him. And then he tries to kill her, and then she kills him, or takes his face off. I don't know. It's just... It's all a mess.
And it's funny because, like, so at the end, there's, like, this part where Alita is, like, fighting back, and she takes the one cyborg's sword and cuts his face off. And I was like, no wonder I'm having a problem with this movie, because it reminds me of Repo the Genetic Opera, which is a terrible movie. I will never watch it again. We know that I don't do blood, guts, and gore. We are surprised that I actually sat through that movie. Yes, I know.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Truthfully, you don't. But there's a part where Paris Hilton's face gets sliced off. And so I was like, what is this, Repo? And then I went, yes, it is Repo the Genetic Opera without the music. Like, it's just, there was just so much going on. Oh, gosh. I just, like I said, 2 is the highest I'm going. And that's
I'd
being
give
generous.
Maybe like a 4 out of 10. I originally was thinking higher, like, because...
That's still 2 out of 5.
Okay, well, 2 out of 5. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think of 10 ratings. But I was originally thinking higher because it kind of held my interest, but it was also, the storyline, I think the acting was probably higher than a 4 out of 10 or a 2 out of 5, but
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
3.
Yeah,
4.
like, I felt like the acting was a little bit better, but the fact that the storyline was trash. I mean, what are the actors going to do? They can't rewrite the script, so...
Oh, somebody should have.
Well, they should have.
There's enough of them in there that have done script writing and directing and stuff. Like, get your feelings hurt. I would have said something. I would not have signed on for it, truthfully. I get, like, people need money.
I would have signed on for it.
I would not have signed on for it. I would have read that and been like, well, so
you would have read the script first?
Who signs on for stuff and doesn't read the script? Yes, you're supposed to. See, and that's your problem.
Sure. What are you doing?
Hey, Hollywood, send him a script.
Don't even bother. Just hire me. Don't even send me a script. I'll do anything. I'll be evil. I'll be good. I'll be...
Nude?
Okay, I'll read the script. I don't think anybody wants to see me nude.
But yeah, I just... And there's a very strong chance that maybe they didn't read the script, like, in depth. Or maybe there were rewrites. I don't know. But I just...
Yeah. Don't bother with this movie.
If you haven't yet, I know it's been 6 years.
Yeah. If you've... And maybe you're clicking this video review because you really like the movie. So, sorry, not sorry. I mean, we didn't like it.
Nope.
So... But yeah, I wouldn't bother with this movie. Do let us know though if you like the movie reviews. I plan to keep doing more, whether you like them or not. But the
preferably movies that are actually up to date.
yeah, I'll leave a link to the Jurassic World Rebirth,
which I saw half of.
You saw
kind
half of, yeah,
like more like a
when
quarter
you
of
weren't
it.
doing a bathroom run. So she went with her.
I went with my school. We had summer school, and I don't work summer school, but I do usually try to sign up to help with field trips, which they do after school. And so we took the kids to the movies, and we get there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're seeing Jurassic Park." And I was like, "I did not want to see this movie. I've never seen a Jurassic Park. I've never seen a Jurassic Park all the way through." So just continuing my trend of never seeing one all the way through.
You gotta admit the music's great though.
Music is always great. Like, don't get me wrong, John Williams, awesome. But yeah, I was like, I do not want to see this movie. And then had to sit through the first part of it. And then kids started getting up to go to the bathroom and run all over the theater. So then I had to move. But yeah, so.
Spoiler alert for that movie review. I didn't really like it either. It was my least favorite out of all the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park movies. So it was pretty bad.
There you go.
Yep. But yeah. We'll do more movies. We're doing Rings of Power on Thursdays. We should have another one coming up here pretty soon. And I'll leave Ice Goddess's channel down below. She does book reviews mainly. Sometimes she has other stuff, but lately it's just been the book reviews.
I did have a pen review because I got new pens for the school year, and they're great.
If you're looking to buy some pens,
yep, grabbies.
You should get a sponsorship. That would be cool.
I really should, because those pens are amazing.
So yeah, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
Hello there, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the movie Anita.
Jesus Christ.
Did I say it wrong?
Yes, Alita.
Okay.
Like, literally, it's right there.
We'll start over.